It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Wednesday, the 1st of April. I'm Michael Groff. Dry conditions, temperatures ever so slightly above average for the next few days. We'll see a bit of a cooling trend as we head into next week. And might that be accompanied by just a little bit of rain? Well, we'll get into it first. Yesterday in the valley, 79 degrees was the high, 55 the low, with plenty of clouds around, just a little shy of those normals, 81 and 56. And speaking of climate, we just wrapped up the month of March, so the climate statistics are in. Overall, it was the 39th warmest March here in Phoenix, although that average high temperature of 74.5 was the 56th coolest on record. 1.94 inches of rain in the bucket at Sky Harbor meant it was tied for the 10th wettest March overall. And as we look outside right now toward the Superstition Mountains, plenty of clouds out there, mostly high clouds. To start this day, we're sitting at 63 degrees at Sky Harbor, dew points at 44, humidity 52%. The winds are light and the barometer is steady. Temperatures out there this morning held up overnight thanks to all the clouds that we had around here. Low 50s in the cool spots, low 60s or so in the urban core. The upper air analysis shows a mainly west-southwesterly flow, some high-level moisture moving through the southwest states, a trough across the Pacific Northwest and heading into the northern Rockies. That will bring some snow to the northern plain states and much colder temperatures up there, but the cold air stays away from us, will stay mild. Here we go to the watch warning map. Yes, winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories extend from Montana and Wyoming eastward into the Dakotas and Minnesota. Convective outlook for today, a little marginal risk area around North Platte, Nebraska. And precipitation for the next 7 days. No rain expected here in the valley, at least not according to the WPC, and only light precipitation across northern and northwest Arizona. However, some of the model trends are starting to look a little bit wetter for next week. And we'll look at that now as we check out the GFS. This is the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. A trough over the Pacific Northwest and the northern Rockies. A westerly flow here, so down at the surface, partly sunny skies through the day today, kind of a carbon copy of yesterday, although I do think it will be just a little bit warmer. Highs in the low 80s, might even sneak into the mid 80s this afternoon. Tonight, the clouds clear on out of here and will be mild with lows mainly in the 50s to near 60, and then tomorrow, sunny and warm, highs low to mid 80s. Same deal on Friday, mostly sunny, warm, low to mid 80s, and more or less the same deal on Saturday. We do start to see a low developing along the west coast, and that'll dive southward as we get into Sunday, so some rain for central, maybe even into Southern California. The Great Basin, much of the interior west, and of course higher elevation snows. That system begins to progress eastward on Monday, so we'll start to see some rain, perhaps coming into northwest Arizona at that point. And clouds would be increasing here in the valley. High temperatures falling back just a little bit, maybe into the upper 70s. And then Tuesday, the latest run of the GFS shows a closed low moving across southern Arizona, and the European is trending this way as well. We might have to introduce at least a slight chance of showers in here. So we'll look for maybe some unsettled weather and cooler temperatures too. Highs could be down into the low or middle 70s. That might be a bit aggressive on the drop in temperatures, but we'll just have to see how this system plays out. The models are trending wetter and cooler. All right, speaking of, let's go to a week from today. This is Wednesday, the 8th of April. Another little weak system follows through behind that low across Arizona, although I think we would be dry here in southern Arizona if this is correct. Still, temperatures would be below average and some widely scattered showers for northern and eastern Arizona. Then going out 10 days to the end of the forecast period, this is Friday, the 10th of April, a ridge building back in here across the southwest. The upper heights come back up, and so temperatures would warm to near normal once again. Speaking of temperatures, checking those out off the national blend of models, highs mostly in the 80s for the rest of the week and heading into the weekend, and then a bit cooler next week with that prospect of unsettled weather. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you enjoy these videos, be sure to subscribe, like, share, and click that notification bell so that whenever we post a brand new video, you'll be alerted. Your comments, questions, and suggestions always encouraged as well. Thanks so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. And you guys have yourselves a fantastic Wednesday.